creativity, technology, education, globalization, political will, personal desire, intersecting at a moment in time unlike any other, right here, right now.
The world's right now in a race between, I think, technology, competence, and catastrophe. And you just look at the news lately, catastrophe's winning. We need more and more kids capable of taking on the challenge in a more complex, more fast-moving world.
Today we are at a fork in the road. Whichever road we select is going to decide the kind of future that we'll have.
Depending on the lens that you want to look through, you can predict either optimism or pessimism.
There are no facts about the future. There are only speculations. There are trends, and we'd be wise to pay attention to them. There are some things which are desperately urgent and threatening. But the great hope for the future is we have this extraordinary capacity to imagine alternatives and then to act upon them. And the future will depend, I think, on the degree to which we exercise and apply our imaginations. It's the one thing that's taken us this far. It's the only thing that will take us any further.
Humans are fully in control. It's really a matter of creating the kind of world that we want to live in.
I believe that we are literally about to reinvent society. The technologies that are in exponential growth right now, in terms of memory density, communications technology, energy, artificial intelligence, robotics, genetics, nanotech, all these things are going to make the world we're in today unrecognizable in 30 or 40 years.
Exponential growth is really quite phenomenal. If I count linearly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 steps later I'm at 30. If I count exponentially, 2, 4, 8, 16, 30 steps later I'm at 1 billion. It's quite a difference. And our intuition is linear, and that's why people underestimate what's feasible in long periods of time, because they're thinking linearly. They're thinking the current pace of change will just continue the way it is. But it's actually going to get faster and faster.
We're in a world where change is the only constant on the landscape.
You can't stop the change. It's going to happen and always will.
To manage change and rates of change, we need innovation. And we need to understand innovation. And that has to be a part of our foundation of our educational system.
Do you know the best way to predict the future? Invent it.
We have to work today to mitigate and change if we want to become successful stewards of a future planet.
In a few years, I think the world could be a really, really good place. But right now, I think what the economy and what people need to work on is stop polluting, stop, because it's really sad.
Students growing up today are by and large very idealistic and want to make a difference.
The future is what we make it. Whatever, if we apply ourselves with using our imagination, our creativity, we can make the future phenomenal.
The opportunities that they have are amazing opportunities with the new technology that's coming along, the things that they can do, the global connectedness today, that's exciting.
To get to that future, we have to be open-minded. We have to be flexible, but still have a strong, foundation of values of vision and integrity and courage.
We now finally recognize that this globe cannot support the 6 billion people it has now or the 9 billion people that will be on this planet when these kids are in control, unless we dramatically change what we do and how we value things.
The most important thing is to educate people to go in the right direction, to use technology for the good things and not for the bad things, and we can't miss it.
The future will be a future of ideas, creativity, and knowledge will be the most valuable thing they carry forward and the most powerful tool they have.
In the future, we're going to prosper and have good lives only based on brain power.
You have to have a good idea, and it has to work.